I call them 9. 9 comes out.
Well, guys, it's finally happened. I've reached celebrity status on YouTube, and it only took 8 months and 170 subscribers. Yes, my friends, people actually care about what I have to say on YouTube, on social media.
I know from experience, dude. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
Because after the Eagles lost in embarrassing fashion, where they lost a 21-0 lead, Dallas fans came to console me. They sent their condolences, they sent well wishes, and they sent my favorite comments. Oh, Eagles fans are quick to post when they're winning, but when they're losing, they stop posting. And my favorite of the day, oh, I didn't see the score. I didn't watch. What was the final score? Well, the final score was 24-21, but that type of adulation is meant for the people of the Dumpster Fire Awards of Week 12, and we're going to get into them right now. We got some familiar faces and some new faces to show off. Let's go, HillTimeSports! First things first, the Cincinnati Bengal Award is not going to a Cincinnati Bengal player. Instead, it's going to another big cat from the Detroit Lions, Derek Barnes, who failed to wrap up Jameis Winston after he caught the ball. Jameis Winston made like this old man move, like the one you see where the old man's trying to run for a touchdown. And he carried the guy, Derek Barnes, on his back for a touchdown. Derek Barnes, what are you doing out there? I don't want you to have to find another line of work, like working at a Best Buy or working at a local McDonald's drive-thru. Get it together, wrap them up, you'll be fine. Well, I was going to save the bonehead play of the week for someone else, but since we had some ball-busting circumstances, I got to give it to Trevon, how do you say his last name? Morig of the Carolina Panthers, because he decided to fondle Juwan Jennings. I mean, he punched him straight in the manhood. Mr. Coach Clyde, you got your manhood, you got your manhood. And unfortunately, I think the punishment for that is a couple game suspension, a hefty fine, and a revenge shot from Juwan Jennings right in the family jewels. You can't do that, my friends. That's below the belt is not okay. That ain't cool. That's all I gotta say. You cannot punch someone in the nads. Anyone who's ever been punched there or kicked there knows exactly what I'm talking about. You can feel that pain from 300 and something miles away in Santa Clara, wherever the heck they are, close to me. And yeah, bonehead play of the week deserves a hefty suspension, a hefty fine, and a revenge shot from Juwan Jennings right in the family jewels. Media darling of the week, since I couldn't give this guy the bonehead play of the week, we had J.J. McCarthy.
I call them 9. 9 comes out.
The number one rule of talking to the media is not making them think you're either insane, have split personalities, or making you or the organization look stupid. And when we don't learn from Danger Russell Wilson, bad things happen. Dr. JJ and Mr. 9 went out there and said, when I get on the field, I turn on the switch and out comes 9. Oh boy, that was your first mistake, because playing like Mr. 9 out there has netted you 10 touchdowns to 6 interceptions and a losing record. Maybe you should just go back to JJ, change your number from 9 to 18, or a nice number 5 or 4. Maybe not 4, because the last person who wore 4 for the Minnesota Vikings has some trouble with welfare. Losing quarterback award, and it's unfortunate I have to give it to this guy, but he just did not look good out there. He also gave Shedeur Sanders the first quarterback to make a start and win a game since 1995 for the Cleveland Browns. Geno Smith sacked 5 times in the first half, overall sacked 10 times. The guy was under pressure. He was harassed. He was probably wished he got it out of there early. Should have faked an injury and gotten Kenny Pickett out there to take some sacks as well. But Myles Garrett has 18 sacks now because of Geno Smith, and he's probably going to break the record. At least Mark Gastineau can't get pissed off at him breaking the record, right?
We met a long time ago. At least I saw you.
Right.
How you doing?
When you fell down for him.
Losing fan base, me and the Eagles. Because now we have to listen to the Dallas Cowboys gloat for the next year that they beat a defending Super Bowl champion and saying we're trash. Well, that's the first time you've ever beaten anyone that has gotten close to a Super Bowl in, 30 years? It's the closest you've been to a Super Bowl in 30 years, right? Beating the defending champs. It's all right, guys. I'm sure Jerry Jones will get it right someday. And if not, maybe his doofus son. Now, noodle arm play of the week was going to go to Bryce Young, who threw a ball to Jair Brown instead of throwing it to the back of the end zone where the tight end was. Instead, it goes to the guy who can't throw more than 15 yards without getting an interception. 6 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Brock Purdy, who is Mr. Irrelevant, but that number is very relevant if you're trying to win football games. Unfortunately, if he keeps doing that, he ain't going to stay in the games, and they're going to start chanting for McCorkle Jones. Old Man River Award, and I don't even know why I do this anymore. 122 passer rating, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, over 250 yards. The guy is a legend. Now has 2 games over 500. Matthew Stafford at the age of 37. I think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. It's just that gut feeling that I have that they are just too good for anyone else. Let's talk about another play that happened to Mr. 9. How in the hell did he throw an interception play? Well, McCarthy, 9, drops back to throw. He gets taken over by a Green Bay Packers defender. The guy gets the ball on the hand on the ball, and the guy just right into the arms of the defending Green Bay Packers. I have never seen anything like that, and it's another notch on the belt of J.J. McCarthy of, is he any good, or is it time to go fishing for a new quarterback? I'm sure it's only his rookie season. We'll give him one more season. Technically his rookie season. And finally, the luckiest fan base almost became an unlucky fan base when they nearly defeated the Seattle Seahawks. 24-30, they lost. Which is fortunate for me because I won't hear from my faithful subscribers that I jinxed the team. And, our friendship could remain. And also, the Tennessee Titans, I can mention them as the luckiest team because I'll never mention them anywhere else because they suck worse than Dusty Rhodes sucks eggs. But they still have the number 1 pick going into next week. We'll see what happens. They're getting better, though. This is not good if you're a Titans fan, if you want that number 1 pick. But these are your dumpster fire plays of the week, your dumpster fire awards, and piss off, Dallas. Adios. Much love. Stay blessed. I still love you, Dallas. My best friend's a Dallas fan. But still, piss off.